you can. Wow, it's difficult that you can make whatever you want finally, because it's like with the nature. Finally, I don't know how to say. It's like, yeah, you can have a sweet wine, or a sweet cava, or a sweet sparkling, or whatever. But it's really difficult because finally you have to stop the fermentation and make the things that it's not really is normally when you make a fermentation. It's like normally, for example, we never add any when we talk about natural wine, it means that we don't add anything to make the fermentation and to make anything. Okay, the idea is like the fermentation starts. Okay, and then the fermentation normally. If you take care about the fermentation, it starts and it finishes. And when you start, you have a lot of sugar, and when you finish it, you don't have any sugar. Okay, that's why normally with you don't have sugars. Okay, but also if you have some problem, or if it comes the cold, sometimes you can stop the fermentation because the cold makes that the microorganisms cannot work, and you can have a little bit of sugar. Okay, but the most important thing with the natural wine finally is like the idea of you have a grape. And here, you only have grapes. It's like, and here, for example, these wines and this grape and this olive oil. Here it's 100% olive oil, extra virgin olive. It's only olive oil. Here it's 100% grapes. There is any additive, anything, and here it's exactly the same. Here there is no any. I don't know how to say, any sulfite, any filtration, anything, okay? It's only 100% grapes. And then if you do that like that, the thing is that to make the things in this way and make the wines in a good way, it means that for the people that it tastes good, you have to make the things really great. Because we are selling wines without makeup, that have to be better than the ones that have makeup, okay? But in some point it's easier, because if you only use grapes, it's not like a recipe, it's grape. Then you can taste and smell the grape, and it's nice. But it's that. Natural wine, it talks about that. It's like the grape, it's the main, and finally it's the unique ingredient of the wine. Yeah. That's the idea.
So maybe.
And finally, it's and respect the terroir and everything. I don't know.
Interesting.
I understand. I answer your question more or less.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So even no processing agent added. So only 100%.
Exactly, 100% grape.
Great.
And then we have a lot of different wines, because you have different grapes, you have different places to make the fermentations and agings. Yeah, you can change everything.
Yeah, so true blessing of nature.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the idea.
Interesting. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, you don't have more questions?
I remember you attend some wine exhibition or wine fair.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find consumers getting more conscious about nature?
Wow, this is if you go to the root, and I suppose it's the same idea in England, but all over the world. With the costume, how do I say? Really, when you we more or less people talk more than ever about organic, about natural, about healthy, about health, about all these kind of items. Okay, but at the same moment, I feel that people drink more soda or Coke or Fanta or whatever than ever. Okay, then what happens really? For me, the idea is like we have more people in the world, and people each time it's less connected to nature. They live more in the cities. They are not connected with nature. They feel that they can have everything when they go to the supermarket or whatever. And that's really a problem, because they are really totally disconnected. but they talk about organic or that healthy or, and what happened really that finally when we talk about the idea is like I think that people can be in general more, it's like they think in organic, but the problem is that really every year we are making the things less organic, more chemicals, more, because finally the big industry is working. And I don't know, if you go the supermarkets, if you go to these big places, you will find people working and buying and selling and all of this, okay? Then I don't know, it's really difficult because I don't know we can transmit this idea to the final customer, no? Because at the same point it talks about money too. Because it's not because the organic or biodynamic or natural is more expensive, but really it's because sometimes I explain that people pay for a kilo, but really we don't have to pay for a kilo. We have to pay for what's inside the food. I don't know how to say. You can buy a kilo of potatoes, but it's really conventional potatoes that doesn't give any sugar inside. It doesn't give anything finally, any flavor, and also any soul. Then, if you buy only 200 grams of a good potato, perhaps it's better for you, for the health of the world, for the CO2, for everything. But it's really difficult, and I don't know. That's one of my fights one of my really big fights, or one of my idea of life or of living. It's like I want to make people that can live in the farmhouse, in the farmland. For me, it's really important all over the world, not here. Also, it's the same in UK. It's like how we can do that people can live in the farmhouse, in the farmland, from the things of the farmland, okay? Taking care about the farmland. Because finally the people of the cities need that. But I don't know why we cannot convert the people living in the farm and taking care about the farms and the land, and then the people from the city buy this from them, okay? And what's one thing? And the other thing is like, really I will love that people understand that we, in Catalan we say that som el que mengem, we are what we eat. Mm-hmm. What does it mean? It's like if really we eat shit, we are shit. And the problem is that really when you go to the supermarket, or 90% of the things that you can find there are shit. Mm. What does it mean for me, shit? It's not shit, because I don't want to say, because finally we have also like a health that take care about this, and the governments and everything. It's not a shit. It's like, but the idea for me is like we are making a mixture between what is food and what is processed food. That for me it's not food. What does it mean? Food is a thing that it have 1, 2, or maximum 3 ingredients. If you eat things like this, you will be healthy. When you eat things normally with more than 3 ingredients, like 4, 5, and 10, and 12, we have a problem. And the people is that common people, eat and drink a lot of things with more than 3 ingredients. And to make it easier to understand this, it's like you have a yogurt, no? Yogurt, it's milk with bifidus. That's all.
Yeah.
But the problem is that 99% of the yogurts that you can find in a shelf, in a supermarket, it's not like that. It's powdery milk, more milk, I don't know, bifidus no sé qué, different ingredients, and ascorbic, and protectors, and different things.
Also
like, and that's not a yogurt.
Yeah.
But the problem is that people feel that they are eating a yogurt, but it's not a yogurt really, because a yogurt is bifidus and milk. That's all. Then, but we are doing like that with all the things. Then I don't know really. It's difficult because it talks about formation, knowledge, but in the same point when I was younger, I feel that the customer is really silly, and I feel that the customer has to change it, and the customer has the power to change it, because it's true. As a customer, you can change everything, because you have to put the money in one place, in another place. But now I realize that it's a problem of the customer, but it's always it is always a problem also from the government, because finally you can have in the shelves as a yogurt things that it's not a yogurt. Then it's as easy as that it's not allowed. If it's yogurt, it's yogurt. If not, you can say another thing, but it's not a yogurt. It's like the same idea with the olive oil. You can buy olive oil, but if you buy olive oil in the label and you look at the ingredients, you will find olive oil, mechanic, but refined with chemicals and that it's not olive oil. Then we have a problem, because the customer feel that they are drinking or they are eating olive oil, but it's not olive oil. And we have this problem in all the food.
Yeah.
Then, I don't know.
Yeah. So that's the difficult part for me. So to say other than I can't directly say that it's not olive oil. So this is a real one, and this will make conflicts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because finally, no, it's also to say, because really, I don't want to say that it's shit, because it's not shit, because finally you can drink that and you can eat that, and it's like protected by a law, but finally the problem is that people feel that they are drinking olive oil and it's not olive oil.
Yeah.
It's as easy as that, but it's allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Because finally the industry wants to make more money and save different things, and yeah.
Yeah. So at the farmer's market, I'm selling, for example, tomato, and the customer say, "Oh, I have tomato in my fridge." No, this is not your tomato. This is a true tomato.
Yeah.
You don't have your fridge.
Yeah, but it's really difficult. I don't know. And also it talks about the circles that we talked at the beginning. It's the circles that people know the farmer, and the farmer gives the tomatoes to him, and it's the best tomato ever. But sometimes you feel that it's better a tomato that goes from South Africa and comes here with the fridge, and I don't know. It's like it doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. That's why, really, I don't know. It's really difficult. But also, it's difficult for the customer, because when you are a customer and you don't know everything, you feel that you are buying olive oil.
Yeah.
And someone will explain you that it's not olive oil, but in the label you can read olive oil. Then, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's, I don't know. It's we are in this world, and we have to, I don't know, find a way also to explain that to the people.
Yeah.
Because I suppose that you are doing that, and also in the natural wine, the wine Chimay and all of this, and you have to explain all these things to the people, and not always they are ready to understand that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.
No, it's a pleasure.